If you have high blood pressure, you're definitely not alone. Researchers estimate that 33% of adults in the United States have hypertension, and only half of them have the condition under control. This is unfortunate because high blood pressure can lead to heart disease, stroke, and other serious health problems. So it's important to take steps to keep your blood pressure levels within the normal range. And as you probably guessed, your diet and the foods that enter your body can play a major role in maintaining healthy blood pressure levels, which is the topic of this video. Be sure to watch until the end because there's one food that I think will surprise you. So if you're ready, let's get into it. The first food that I should mention is walnuts. In general, whenever you eat a meal that is high in fat content, it puts your arteries in a state of shock. Over time, this causes them to stiffen and become hardened. One study found that if you eat walnuts with a meal that is high in fat, it results in effects that are much less severe. Walnuts are also a great source of magnesium, which is a mineral that is essential for keeping blood pressure under control. They are also a good source of omega-3 fatty acids and have been shown to reduce inflammation, which is another contributing factor to high blood pressure. Next up on our list is green tea. Studies found that those who drink green tea on a regular basis tend to have a healthier cardiovascular system than those who don't. Green tea is loaded with polyphenols, which researchers believe can provide multiple health benefits, including for your heart and blood vessels. One study found that those who drink green tea were 20% less likely to experience heart disease or have a stroke. They were also 22% less likely to pass away from heart-related conditions. Third on our list is flaxseeds. Flaxseeds are one of the most popular superfoods around the world because they offer several health benefits for the human body. They're great for your arteries because their components work to decrease cholesterol levels, which can lower blood pressure and decrease the likelihood of a blood clot forming. Like walnuts, flax seeds are also a good source of magnesium, and you can easily add flax seeds to your diet by including them in smoothies, sprinkling them on top of oatmeal or yogurt, or using them as an ingredient in other healthy dishes. Fish is another great food to include in your diet if you're looking to naturally lower your blood pressure. That is because fish is an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce inflammation throughout your body. Studies found that the components of omega-3s work to decrease the manifestation of cellular adhesion. This means that they can decrease the buildup of plaque that occurs in the arteries. And when you decrease plaque buildup, it also lowers your risk of other heart-related problems. In addition, fish is also a good source of protein and other nutrients that are essential for your overall health. The next food that we need to discuss is beans. Beans are rich in fiber and well known for being a heart-healthy food. Like other foods we've mentioned, beans also work to decrease plaque buildup, which is effective in lowering blood pressure levels. Studies have also shown that eating beans can decrease the amount of bad cholesterol in your body, keeping your arteries healthy over time. You can easily add beans to your diet by including them in salads, soups, or as a side dish with your meals. Next up on our list is citrus fruit. Most will agree that citrus fruits are delicious. However, they are also packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that can benefit the cardiovascular system. These fruits are high in flavonoids, which are effective in decreasing inflammation and free radicals in the blood. They help decrease plaque buildup while lowering cholesterol, which is likely why eating citrus fruits is linked to a lower risk of stroke and other cardiovascular problems. Citrus fruits are also high in vitamin C, which is an important nutrient for the health of your immune system. Turmeric is another super ingredient that we need to discuss. Turmeric is the bright yellow spice that is often found in Indian cuisine. It wasn't until recently that medical experts discovered the positive health benefits. Turmeric is high in antioxidants that help prevent fatty deposits from developing in the arteries. It also contains anti-inflammatory properties that help prevent the arteries from hardening over time. Turmeric works to lower blood pressure by helping the body produce more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps to relax and widen the blood vessels, which leads to decreased blood pressure levels over time. Turmeric is also a potent anti-inflammatory agent, which can help protect the heart and reduce the risk of developing heart disease. Another spice that we had to include is cinnamon. Cinnamon is often used to add flavor to sweet and savory dishes. However, many people don't know that cinnamon also offers several health benefits, particularly for the cardiovascular system. It contains anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties that are responsible for improving cholesterol and blood pressure levels. A study found that eating 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon per day can decrease your blood sugar, triglycerides, and LDL cholesterol levels. I mean, what more could you ask for? There are several ways that you can add cinnamon to your diet, so get creative. Personally, I love adding cinnamon to my morning cup of coffee, as there are also benefits to the combination of cinnamon and caffeine. But that's a topic for another video. Getting back on track, the next food with blood pressure benefits is oats. Oats contains antioxidants that inhibit inflammatory proteins, which can lower LDL cholesterol levels and help prevent atherosclerosis. Atherosclerosis is a condition that causes the arteries to harden and narrow over time, which can eventually lead to heart disease. Obviously, this is something we should strive to avoid. Oats are loaded with fiber, which offers several other health benefits, including a decreased risk of diabetes, stroke, and cancer. Unfortunately, researchers found that the majority of adults aren't getting the recommended amount of fiber in their diet. This is why you can do your cardiovascular system a favor by including more oats and fiber in your daily routine. Next up on our list is beets. Beets are a unique food, but we had to include them in this video because they contain high levels of nitrates. Nitrates are converted into nitric oxide in the body, which, as previously mentioned, has been shown to help relax and widen the blood vessels. This leads to improved blood circulation and lower blood pressure levels. Beets are also rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory components that offer additional protection for the cardiovascular system. If you're not a fan of eating raw beets, you can cook them, roast them, or even blend them up with your juice or smoothies. Your cardiovascular system will be glad you did. But now that we've covered some of the most beneficial foods for your arteries, let's take a look at some of the worst foods that you should avoid. As a general rule of thumb, we should always try to avoid foods that are high in cholesterol because it combines with fat, calcium, and other substances in the blood to form plaque, which can cause blockages in the arteries. Also, try to avoid foods that are high in saturated fat and trans fat, because they're culprits when it comes to plaque buildup in arteries as well. I get it, guys. It's unfortunate because many of the tasty foods that we enjoy contain the components that are bad for the cardiovascular system. But when it comes to improving our overall health, I think it's a sacrifice that we will have to make. In general, we should try to avoid fatty foods, butter, whole milk and cream, processed meat, fried foods, ice cream, soda, baked goods, foods that are high in sodium, and foods that are high in sugar. Again, any food that is high in cholesterol, saturated fats, or trans fat will likely have negative effects on your entire cardiovascular system. Instead, you can opt for the healthier option that we mentioned in this video. If you want to support the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And there should be some other helpful videos popping up on your screen right about now that I think you'll enjoy. And just a quick reminder, we're not doctors. This video is for informational purposes only. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. And as always, breathe easy, my friend.